My name's Jeremy Stauffer, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and what I think about technical writing. I'm from Jupiter, Florida, which is around an hour north of Miami. I'm the youngest of two kids and have an older brother named Josh. A member of the family that's not pictured, who's also my favorite family member, is my 4-year-old golden retriever named Kaya. Because of where I grew up, I was always around the water. Whether I was wakeboarding, snorkeling, or sailing, there was never a shortage of things to do. I like doing pretty much anything adventure related, especially involves something with an engine. From a young age, my dad got me involved in his two favorite passions, lacrosse and cars. I started playing lacrosse at 5 and played for most of my life, and it's still one of my favorite things to do. As far as cars go, I've been around race cars most of my life, which has made me want to work in the auto industry to design and build sports cars for a living. Because of this, when it came time to think about college and what I wanted to major in, I decided that the engineering field best fit my personal passions. After many hours researching schools with warm weather and good engineering programs, I came across Clemson. I immediately fell in love with it because of its beautiful campus and because of its beautiful lakes, as I simply wasn't going to survive without being close to some type of water. So once I got to Clemson, I picked mechanical engineering as my major because it seemed to be the best fit. When I got here and started my engineering courses, I realized how important writing and communication was, especially when it came to my mechanical engineering labs. The labs were probably the largest wake-up call for me, as I've always been a good writer and was used to getting A's in English classes. When my first lab report was returned back to me with a C, I came to realize that the lab was going to require a different type of writing than what I was used to. This different type of writing is what I now know to be technical writing, the more sequential and scientific approach to writing. So as time went on, my technical writing ability improved, and my grades on engineering-related writings improved as well. However, I still have work to do to get my technical writing on par with my proper or creative writing. And that's why I think this technical writing class is very important. To me, technical writing is all about clearly communicating ideas, which is absolutely key in every technical field. This applies in my future field, where mechanical engineers are often required to communicate effectively through various types of reports, project descriptions, memos, and even in everyday email communication. I saw this firsthand this summer at NextEra Energy, where I worked as a mechanical engineering intern. My project for the summer was to write an alternative analysis for either maintaining or replacing a piece of equipment in a nuclear plant. Once I made my decision on what to do, I wrote a 60-page technical document that had to be clear, informative, and leave no room for doubt with my recommendation. I did this by breaking down usually complicated ideas into more simple terms, which was a balancing act between making the paper too boring or leaving the paper too complicated to be understood by trying to add creative writing elements to a completely technical document. To gain another insight into what writing in ME actually does in their day-to-day work, I interviewed a colleague from last summer named Max, who said in an email response to me that technical writing is the foundation of everything I do in my day-to-day tasks. I probably spend 80% of my day drafting some type of engineering document, in which I have to convey a complex message in a style that can be understood by all. This is a difficult task for an engineer, because the subject matter can seem so foreign to so many people, so finding the right balance in your writing is key. As you can see, technical writing is extremely important, and that's why I hope to hone my skills through this class to help me someday land my dream job in the automotive field. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my background and my thoughts in technical writing.